Well, I'm Ocean Ramsey. I'm a shark and marine conservationist and scientist. Working with wildlife just came very natural to me. It's in my blood.
My name is Alex Johnson, and I'm a professional climber.
I'm a professional adventurer for a living, so primarily base jumping and wingsuit proximity flight.
My name is Dashawn Jordan. I'm a professional skateboarder and musician.
My name is Alana Blanchard. I'm a professional surfer and a mom of 2 crazy boys.
I was born and raised on Kauai. It definitely has like a special place in my heart. It shaped who I am today.
With bouldering, there's no ropes, and so the main risk is that when you fall, you hit the ground every time. You're climbing at your limit, you try the same thing over and over and over again, and it's like all we do is fall, all we do is fall.
For me, being out in open blue ocean, it's the most infinite feeling of freedom. It just makes me feel like I am just kind of connected to everything. The goal isn't to be high risk per se. It's more of like a calculated risk so that we can learn more, so we can learn to coexist and ultimately help save lives, humans and sharks.
When I was around 5 years old, I was sitting in the back seat of my aunt's car, and I was like kind of had my hands on the window and I was looking out. And I remember seeing birds standing on a telephone pole. And as they jumped off, they started opening their wings and they started flying. I verbally remember saying, you know, when I get older, I'm gonna do that.
And my aunt, she's like, human beings can't do that. And I'm like, yeah, maybe you can't. I'm going to.
I started climbing when I was 8. I started competing when I was 11. I won my first Open Pro Nationals in 2003 when I was 13, and then my first World Cup in 2008, my second World Cup in 2010, and it sort of just took off from there.
My skateboarding career, it really started when I lived in Tucson. The group of homies I hung out with in Tucson, it was kind of a thing, like a hobby that one of the homies had picked up amongst our friend group. I was intrigued by it, you know, started like wanting to try riding the skateboard, and I like kind of fell in love with it. I feel like when you just vibe and skate, good things come from that regardless.
There is no other sport in the world that kills more people at the rate that base jumping does. It's incredibly dangerous. You have to be willing to accept the consequences. I mean, when I'm on jumps, I've done jumps where I'm standing there, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna die right now. And then I step off.
Sharks aren't puppies, but they're clearly not monsters and they don't get the credit they deserve for that. So if I die from a shark-related incident, that's 100% on me. I put myself in that situation and was essentially asking for it.
Pipeline is very scary. Like, it's definitely the most scariest wave, I would say. It's just like very shallow. It has like caves where you can get stuck in, and like a lot of people hit their head and get brain injuries.